not there. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Woos, woos. It is Wednesday. Life been lifing. But hello, friends. I feel the change of seasons in my throat, and I hate it every time. Um, yeah, I should probably get some tea before we start. So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I cleared up a couple side quests just off stream. That's why we're starting off in a slightly different place than where we ended. But I haven't done much. I think my Sir Miles quest is bugged, which is really annoying because I want to finish that quest before I do anything else in the Frostlands. But it's bugged, so I can't find the client to turn the quest in for it. So that's annoying. Maybe we fix it, maybe we don't. But yeah, I'm gonna be back in like 2 seconds, more like 5 minutes after I get some tea, quick bio, and we'll get started. Turn it up. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One good time. Good time. Right foot, let's stop. Left foot, let's stop. Right foot, in. Left foot, in. Right foot, let's stop. Whoosh. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Hello, friends. I am sorry, I stepped away for a minute to grab some tea. Yes, hi Trent, hi Ash. Good to see you both. Yeah, doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I went to go grab some lemon ginger tea because it is springtime and I'm feeling all the pollen gathering up in my throat. And so trying to break that down before I have to sneeze it out and all that. And don't want to deal with that. But yeah. Hope you're all doing well. Enjoying the springtime. Hopefully it's nice weather out for you. It feels weird streaming now because when I used to hop on in the fall, it would be like starting to be nighttime. But now that it's springtime, like when I hop on, it's like just starting to be sunset. So it feels like I'm getting on a little too early, but it's actually still right on time, like 7:10, 7:15. But yeah, it's going well, Trent. Hope you're good. I am currently trying to finish up Ophelia's storyline, but my team isn't really strong enough to do it just yet. So I've been doing side quests lately. There's this one side quest in the Frostlands that's bugged. The client, the guy Miles, is just gone. Like he's not in either. He's supposed to be in either Flame's Grace or Still Snow, and he's not. So hopefully that'll unbug itself someday. But for now, I'm gonna move on to quests in the coastlands. I think maybe. Don't want to do coastlands. No, I think I'm done with the coastlands. So next up between all of that would be, let's try something in the Sunlands. Okay. Search of sweets. But yeah, otherwise life has been great. What else is going on lately? Daredevil Born Again has been really good. I haven't watched the episode that came out last night, but up until then, I've been really enjoying it. This guy is somewhere in the Sunlands. Where is he again? He's in Wellspring. Okay. To Wellspring then. That's where we're gonna go. Haven't seen any Daredevil. Would you recommend? Good question. I enjoy it, but I tend to enjoy most Marvel things, and that is a wide variety of tastes. Daredevil is a lot of action, a lot of your typical superhero fights and things like that. But it's also got some kind of crime scene, crime mystery, lawyer aspects to it, and a bit of political commentary as well, because his main enemy is this guy called Kingpin, and Kingpin tends to do a lot of organized crime, so he'll either like be on the illegal side of organized crime, like running drugs, running weapons, all that sort of stuff, or he'll get a bit more composed and legal with it and have one of his aides do the illegal bits, but funnel money to them through very legal channels. But yeah, it gets kind of courtroom mystery. It's been a lot less courtroom lately, just because a lot of the lawyers have been out of the picture. But there still was one trial that was interesting how they went about portraying it. I'm not going to say more than that, because if you do decide to watch it, it's like, oh, that was an interesting trial, and I can see how it helped move the entire story forward. So I'll let you watch and make your own decisions. But yeah, I enjoyed Daredevil a lot. This guy.
Yeah.
Here's your beetroot. Auto scroll, why are you failing me? Yeah. How can you not? How can you not? I'm trying to think of what else I've been doing. It's been weird because work has been really slow. So they let us like not even report to work most days of the week. So I like show up to the office on Mondays and then just work from home the rest of the week. So it's been nice because like at that point I'm really just kind of sleeping in and then wake up to see if anyone messaged me about anything. And then when they don't, I'm usually just kind of playing games and chilling for the rest of the day. So it's kind of boring, kind of mind-numbing, but it's also nice to be able to relax as much as I have been. Cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, relaxation is super important. It's all in moderation though. It's like at a point, if you're super relaxed, it's like you get a little antsy and want to get to doing something. So I've been a bit more, I won't say consistent, but a bit more motivated about like calisthenics and doing push-ups and things in the house, stretching. Just being a bit more active than sitting at my desk all day and into the night staring at a screen. I missed, what did she ask me to do? We're in the Sunlands. Okay, Beef stole something from her. And she has a letter. Okay. Beef stole a letter from her. That's probably something Therian needs to do. I'm not really looking to level Therian right now. What do I want to do? I don't know. I kind of want to do the dumb thing and just challenge this guy again. But I'm also fairly confident that I'm not ready. New option, I guess, is just to start beating people up. This guy's gonna smack Ulbrich. Like, that's not really an option. I feel like this guy is.
So. So. 始めようか。さて。
I already challenged this guy. Do it again.
さて。
It's supposed to be knocked down.
よ。さて。さあ、覚悟はいいか。千本槍。
And he's gone.
これで終わりか。
I guess the only other
感謝する
interesting thing that I've been doing lately is, oh, I need Darian. Is last night I took some of the spare parts that I had just kind of lying around PC wise and put them together. So I have a second setup running and I have Linux running on that setup. So one setup for Windows, one setup for Linux. And that Linux setup is probably going to be a little more experimental. Like if I see some project or something, like say I want to scrub all, like if a site has a bunch of sprites on it and I want to scrub all those sprites and like mash them together into like some animations. But I see somebody on Linux did a, what's it called, like a GitHub distro to do just that. Then I'll probably try to run that on the Linux machine, just to kind of play around with it, and if I break something or if I corrupt something, then I'm not worried about all the stuff I do on a day-to-day basis being torched and like not accessible anymore. So that's a bit of peace of mind and allows me to be a bit more experimental with what I do. So that's fun. Oh, travel banner.
オレベリク
So you've had your chat with him. Satisfied now? Satisfied? I would not say that. But I have found acceptance. Erhard slew the king. But how I chose to live my life is up to me. Does my heart soar? Have my troubles vanished? Nay, but I do see things more clearly now. I see what I need in order to wield my sword with a conscience clear. Never really gave much thought to what I want to do. I still live. Simple as that. I get why you live the way you do, though. But that lifestyle is just not for me. Likewise, I could not do what you do. However, I understand the choices that you make. You know, I never really thought I'd see the day I'd be talking to a guy like you. I suppose that's the beauty of going on a journey like this. Cool. Not banter I expected, but cool all the same. Bar fight.
さあ冒険の騎士押してまいるここからが本番だ
Start out with the sword.
せいその程度かここからが本番だはっらっ覚悟はいいかさあ覚悟はいいか大剣将ブランドよ
Ultimate slash.
これで終わりか感謝する
Okay, now let's go see what is in these chests. Oh, ton of money. Ton of funding. Thank you for your contribution to my journey. Said that this lady. Somebody stole her letter. And she needs it back. Okay. I guess I'm going to... Okay, stole from that guy. I gave him something. Stole from that guy, stole from that guy. I'm just gonna walk up to everybody I can find. And hopefully they'll have quest items. Or at least stuff I can sell. That's the inn, that's shop. What's in there? Stole from you already. Stole from you already. we go. Envelope.
So. So.
Might as well squeeze out some
始めようか。
XP while I'm here.
さて。よっせい
Now we can sword. Okay.
その程度か。
Next
そ
we
い
try speed.
覚悟はいいか。はっ
うん。
また一つ強くなれば感謝する。感謝する。
Okay.
So.
I probably should not be. Yes, that is exactly what he gets for stealing. This
冒
guy
険の
doesn't
騎士
deserve it.
押してま
I
いる。
just want to fight somebody.
ここからが本番だ。
But this old man is just kind of chilling.
くらえ遅い行くぞ。遅いまた一つ強くなれば感謝する。
Thanks for agreeing to spar with me, old man.
感謝する。
Okay. Gotta give this lady her envelope. Oh, you have recovered my letter. I cannot tell you how important this is. I still cannot believe that I was burgled. How could I have been so inattentive? Tell me, what has your impression been of the towns here in the Sunlands? So much of the desert is utterly inhospitable to human life, yet the people work together to find a way to survive, even here. This region has been home to many different tribes since ancient times. King Kalim is in fact the chief of one of those tribes. He is only king now because he gained the trust of the chiefs of the other tribes. He was selected peaceably from among the various chiefs at the Great Assembly. Now all of the tribes are enjoying friendly relations. Though, it seems there are those who would find such peace to be too dull for their tastes. Ah, but forgive me. I always seem to end up rambling on about my own concerns when I talk to you. Still, I do hope we might meet again. Cool. Let's see. Should be in here. Here we go. Tons of stats to deal with. Okay. Who needs to go first at any given time? I will give those to... I need to go back and fix my party really quickly before I start giving out buffs. Change party. Alvin. Okay. Now we can start giving out buffs. Okay, I need Alvin to be super fast. Crit damage. Invasion. Hopefully we don't die. Accuracy. Elemental defense. physical. Increase physical. Max SP is interesting. I'm gonna give it to Ulbrich, because he's the only one not running any sort of SP regen. Everyone else has some sort of regen on them. Okay, what's that? So I think that's all the side quests here. I'm gonna go back to the Flatlands. Did everything in Whisper Mill. I think I did everything in Noble Court. Let me check. And not seeing any orange over here. And not seeing any orange over here. Okay, cool. So that's Noble Court. Checked off. Atlasdom. Oh, we got side quests here. Okay, what's this guy?
No.
want? Okay, so specific ingredients. Yeah, fit 4K. Okay, time for a bit of research. So where do I get these ingredients? Somewhere. No, I don't want the sunlight. I want. For a king. Okay. Okay, so all the stuff is in town. Just gotta yoink it. Who are you?
Huh?
Okay. Who are you?
Oh.
Yeah. He looks like he'd be down to spar. Oh, he is strong. Okay.
さあ冒険の騎士押してまいる覚悟はいいかくらっ
Spear? Okay.
行くぞくらっ
Not the axe either. Okay.
さて
Okay, you're not kidding about being strong.
さあ覚悟はいいかやらせん覚悟はいいか使わせてもらう
Okay. I'm going to die. Yeah, this man is serious.
使わせてもらう
Okay,
わせてもらう。さておうよっ
This is weak sword.
ここからが本番だ。せい覚悟はいいか。
Heal myself.
使わせてもらう。
Okay. Might be
覚悟はいいか。ここからが本番だ。
Once I hit. Okay.
その手覚悟はいいか。
With it.
さてここからが本番だ。よっ覚悟はいいか。使わせてもらう。行くぞ。はっここからが本番だ。行くぞ。さあ覚悟はいいか。大剣将ブランドよ。
Not kill me, but did the damage.
さて
Ooh. Attack posture. Okay. Definitely want to defend.
やらせん。ここからが本番だ。やらせん。使わせてもらう。遅い。行くぞ。使わせてもらう。行くぞ。はっ行くぞ。使わせてもらう。ここからが本番だ。さあ覚悟はいいか。はっここからが本番だ。さてやらせん。ここからが本番だ。使わせてもらう。遅い。
Whiff.
覚悟はいいか。
Good hit, good hit.
覚悟はいいか。よっここからが本番だ。行くぞ。さておっさあ覚悟はいいか。大剣将ブランドよ。
I'm not dead.
使わせてもらう。覚悟はいいか。 使わせてもらう。行くぞ。せいせい。さて。ここからが本番だ。よっ。覚悟はさあ、覚悟はいいか。大剣将ブランドよ。覚悟はいいか。
There's a lot I can do here. I think I messed up because I probably should have done a buy before I threw Brass Thunder.
Hmm? ここからが本番だ。使わせてもらう。ここからが本番だ。はっ。さて。
Probably a good idea to defend. Do I want to defend? Not really.
遅い。覚悟はいいか。
Anyway. Okay.
せい。覚悟はいいか。覚悟はいいか。せい。
Good stun.
ここからが本番だ。ここからが本番。さあ、覚悟はいいか。行くぞ。よっ。
I messed up.
遅い。
Oh, thank goodness. Because I messed up egregiously there.
使わせてもらう。行くぞ。使わせてもらう。さて。おう。さて。よっ。はっ。行くぞ。さあ、覚悟はいいか。大剣将ブランドよ。
How much HP does this guy have?
ここからが本番だ。せい。さて。せい。
Oh, I was nearly dead.
使わせてもらう。その手。行くぞ。使わせてもらう。その。さて。よっ。ここからが本番だ。ここからが本番だ。行くぞ。さあ、覚悟は大剣将ブランドよ。
There we go.
いい勝負だ。
10k damage on that one. Very nice.
感謝する。
That bar fight was worth half a level. That was nice. This guy seemed chill. I needed Therian though. Because I gotta get some stuff so this other guy can start cooking. Ah, perfect. That's one of the things. Did you have one of the things? Probably not. Right. Right. Nice. Eggs. Perfect. Yes, that was a very productive battle. I'm glad I made it out. Because at one point I had 28 HP left, which felt like being at 1 HP. It was very touch and go. But made it out. So that was
実は
something else. Ooh, records. Highborn Family's Secret Treasure Trove. Okay. That's definitely for some other quest. I need one more ingredient so this guy can make his stuff for the king or queen or royalty. Always down to grab some armor. Ooh, see what it does. Very nice. So, palace gate. Goodies. This stuff, we got this stuff. I got your stuff. Not get your stuff. That's the academy clear. One more place I need to look. Two more actually. Think anybody for anybody else? Ooh,
ええ
about City of Gold. Okay. Yeah. That list of music is very less royal, pomp and circumstance. Definitely gives the feeling that you're about to start off on a grand adventure. It's wonderful. You there. I've already taken your stuff.
ごきげんよう
Collect great works of art. Thanks for the plum. You there. Ooh. That stuff is especially good, but it's good stuff. Almost can be sold at fetch a price, which is good because I'm not particularly well funded at the moment. Okay. Let's see if I have everything this guy needs, but I don't think I
No.
do. Oh, I already had the milk. Nice. Oh, thank you. At last I can cook a meal truly fit for the king. Behold, my newest specialty, crimson crab pie. Oh, what a scrumptious aroma. Might I have a taste? Wait, I know you. You're famed throughout the realm for your discerning palate. Why, it would be my pleasure. Nom nom. Why, this is absolutely delicious. Simply sublime. The rich and savory taste of the crab melts perfectly with the thick, buttery pie crust. It's wonderful piping hot, but I have no doubt it would be just as tasty served cold as well. But of course, after all, there's no guarantee the pie won't cool by the time it reaches the king's table. I can see you've thought this through. This is a dish I'd love to share with my fellow fine dining aficionados. Why, it would be an honor. Wonderful. I think that's all the side quests here in Atlasdom. There's the Flatlands, right? Carter's Painting and City of Gold. Let's see what the City of Gold is about. Neither of those are on the thing. This is bad. Oh. Okay. It just breaks those up into different things. Okay. So I got a Marcelin Grandport for the City of Gold. I'll probably just go to Marcelin for that. This itself. Okay. I gotta go to Saints Bridge for that one. Okay, cool. So Marcelin and Saints Bridge. I think I will hit up Marceline first. Oh, it's gonna trigger a thing. No, we're not doing that then. Saints Bridge. Right here, yeah. What time is it? 8? Okay. Oh, Merle. What happened? Yeah. Let the lady go.
So, 良い戦いにしよう。さて。
Let's try Spear.
はっ。覚悟はいいか。よ。その程度か。覚悟はいいか。
Axe step.
よ。
There we go.
遅い。ここからが本番だ。おっさ。よ。覚悟はいいか。よ。覚悟はいい。ここからが本。遅い。覚悟はいいか。行くぞ。よ。よ。行くぞ。さあ、覚悟大剣将ブランドよ。いい勝負だった。
The lady said no, so that's a no. Sit down. Hang me. But I'm a wretch. What are you saying, dude? Thank you again, friend. I only showed him my mother's letter and asked him to show me the way. Whereupon he flew into a sudden rage. The seal on that letter. 'Tis the crest of House Gerster. Gerster? Could that be the house where I was born? What's that? You don't know where you come from? I was given away by my real mother when I was an infant. I'm on a journey to find her. God's a mercy. House Gerster was once the most powerful clan in the lands along the river. But then the Gersters incited war. Much blood was spilled and they ended up destroyed. I came from a noble house too, and we were ruined along with them. Not a day has passed that I haven't cursed House Gerster. A sad tale, sir. The Gersters wronged you, and for that I apologize. You said you were separated from your parents when you were just a babe. Sir, I do not know if I truly was of that house. But if they were my flesh and blood, it is only right that I too bear some of the blame. I cannot pretend to be indifferent when I have come searching for them. Listen, House Gerster was ruined, but if you're looking for your mother, I've heard tell of a survivor who lives in secret somewhere upriver. Why, thank you. Then I shall continue my search. Along with the river, once the message came. Well, that was easy. Already got that stuff. What do you want? Been watching the river for a while now. The water's rising. Doesn't stop rising. Could press the banks. Why is it never do that? appreciate about I think all of the Square games I've played, Square Enix rather, is the music. Like even if I'm not playing in a language that I know fluently, the music still has that kind of sway and evokes that deep emotion, and it gives the story a bit more weight, which it should. Like, music is there to accompany the story and help it grow. I think every Square game I've ever played, noting that that's not many, but it's a few. It's really only FF14, which has a ton of music in it, and this game. I think I've seen other people play like Kingdom Hearts. I played a demo for Project Triangle Strategy. There are a few other games from Square that did similar things. But I just really appreciate how they approach and address music. How that musical taste and tone can easily be associated with the not only the various locations in a game, but also the oh, I did not read the percentage on that. Really? Just give me your stuff, old man. What can't I steal from this guy? What? Do you just not have stuff to steal? Weird. Yes, Therian is a thief, and I am also a thief. Well, not me, but I'm playing as Therian, so for the sake of this run-through, I am doing thief things. Where was the art? It was somewhere in Saints Bridge, if I remember right. East Saints Bridge Traverse. Okay. It's not in the town itself. We gotta go to the east. Saints Bridge is such a huge zone. So much space. Apparently there's a guy on the road over here who has a piece of art.
ここからが本番だ。
Okay, we can fight. How do I do this?
支柱突撃弾。遅い。
These skills don't really do AoE.
どう動く？土砂降りや！
There we go. Easy
いい
queen.
戦いだった。
It is not. Or does he? Ah, he has my art. Good. final masterpiece. Thank you for the art, sir. Appreciate you. Yeah, he's chilling. Okay, so the guy who wanted this was in Atlas Building. Thanks, Bridge. City. He's right here, right?
ごきげんよう。
Nonsense. Nonsense! That cannot be! You say my favorite artist will never paint again? This is his final painting? How could any with such talent ever abandon his art? His paintings are flawless. There is nothing anyone could say to criticize such a masterpiece. I see. Yes, perhaps it is because this was to be his last ever piece that it is so exquisite. He did not merely paint what he saw. He poured all his artist's soul into this landscape. I believe that this hill must be a place of great importance to this artist. His love for this place has made into an indescribable masterpiece. As a true fan of this artist, I will treasure his last and greatest work for the rest of my days. Money. Good. 300,000 is not much. It's a good chunk, but it's not as much as I would like to have. I would like to be floating closer to double that, like 6K. But I also want to see. There was this item that prevents unconsciousness, and I only have one copy, but it's really hard to get. If I go to equipment, should be on Ulbrich. Is it Gravekeeper's Mark? No, it's not on Ulbrich. It is on Alphen. So I need to go to the pub. To the pub. Oh, he's back up. Nice. So I wonder, is that a fight I can farm? He's awake again. I guess I could farm that fight. I don't know that I should, but I'm thinking I could. Oh, it's literally called the Conscious Stone. Yeah. I need to see where I can get another one. Okay, so it's in a chest in a bunch of places. And I'm sure that chest requires me to have Therian for his lockpicking skill. Always with the flopping back and forth. So there's one in Morlix Mance, one in Dragonsong Fang, the Forest of Rube, and Derelict Mine. So Morlix Mance is somewhere I feel like I've already been to. So that's one I probably already had. Record Morlix Mance. So not as far as I can. Nope. Singing Pond. Ravis Manor. Morlock's Max. We're gonna go over here.
立ちふさがるなら狩るだけだ。
Bested check.
さて
行くぞ。
行きましょう。幸運の風よ吹き荒れよ。
私の出番だな。はっせい。
That was quick.
ここからが本番だ。おうクラッ
行きましょう。幸運の風よ吹き荒れよ。
どけ。
どう動く？ふっ。どう動く？せい。や。終わりだな。
冒険の騎士押してまいる。さて
I'm gonna run. Because I don't think these guys give me much XP. Well, they would give me some. It doesn't seem like it's enough to really warrant worrying about. Okay. That chest is open. Here's what is this place.
それでは
さあ始めようか。
どう動く？
Calm down. Calm down. We got this.
聖火のご加護を。
さて
それでは
Okay, but yeah, this place is empty. So, next spot on the list is Dragon Song Fang. Dragon Song Fang is in the Clifflands, connected to Orwell. Quest, Boulder Fall, Orwell, South Orwell Pass. So Dragon Song Fang is somewhere around here. I don't have Alpha in the party, so we're gonna go to Orwell. Oh, there are definitely side quests over here. Let's go see if we can deal with any of these side quests real quick. Thank you for your donation to my event. Just over a decade ago now, me and my son quarreled, and he left in a huff. Said he wanted to be a knight, imagine. Of course I told him what I thought of that. Also told him he was a lily-livered ass who'd amount to nothing. Truth be told, I regret that. It was wrong with me, and all I want was for my son to come home again. But the time for that's long gone, and I suppose that I have to sleep in the bed what I made. That sounds like a domestic dispute that I probably shouldn't get involved in. But maybe I will. We'll see. Don't come near me, I mean it. I was cheated in a trade and left without a copper to my name. Now I'm fain to throw myself off this cliff. I'm not fit to call myself a merchant. It's all over unless some golden opportunity falls to my lap, that is. I said don't come near me. What? That was dastardly of me. But I am gonna help him out, so I feel like it balances out. Okay. South Orwell Pass. Orwell. Okay. Side quest, side quest, side quest. On the precipice. What? Okay. So apparently there's a resolution to this that seems very like a terrible idea at first, but it works out in the end, so I'm gonna go with that.
さあ 冒険の騎士押してまいる。ここからが本番だ。はっ
My name is Monkey D. Luffy. Who are you?
さて、
Guess he doesn't
こ
know.
れで終わりか。
Ouch. That hurts. What was that for? Thought I was about to be killed. What's that you say? Jumping from this cliff would be much the same thing? Well, I suppose it would, at that. Well, you've done it. You've put the fear of death into me. I don't reckon I'll be doing any jumping after all. Good. The honest truth is, I've been waiting for someone to thwart my foolish plan. Thank you, friend. You've granted me a second chance at life, and I'll not waste it. I'll find honest work, and do it unstintingly. A while ago, I was ready to die. What's a bit of hard work set against death? Glad you found yourself a new lease on life. Very good. Full on Knox route. Go there. Quick save. Wow, this house is huge for no one to be in it. That's a lot of thunder damage. Already got those guys. Cool. Alright, so somewhere on this pass should be a thing called Dragon Song Fane. Danger level 50. I feel like when I went to Orwell the first time, I was really just trying to get there and survive. So yeah, I probably missed like the actual bits about this route.
行くぞ。
Seems like it could be good for training.
くらえ。
どう動く？
That'll work.
そうだ。
負けません。やっえい。
どけ。さて。よっ。くらえ。
狙い撃つ。
I don't have my Scholar Black Mage on me. This is bad. This is really bad. Ooh, this is
行きましょう。
行くぞ。
No, they have silence. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
行くぞ。
Not anything with pure silence. Sleeping, terror, unconscious, confused, blind, silence. There we go.
負けません。はっそれ。
狙い撃つ。
や行きましょう。
Okay, that's fine.
どう動く？
覚悟はいいな。 投稿しエベルよ。
I'll take it.
覚悟はいいか。さあ、覚悟はいいか。
Poke, poke.
また一つ強くなれた。感謝する。
Nice. Once Oberic's at 50, I'll feel much more comfortable trying to do the thing. What's this guy? Ooh, Rune Hatchet. Okay. No. Oh, yeah.
さあ、
Run the ones.
冒険の騎士、押してまいる。行くぞ。その程度か。ここからが本番だ。さて、せい。いい勝負だ。
Oh, is that a story thing? Huh. Okay. Cervantes. Woe is me, the chosen knight's adventure has ended even before it truly commenced. I yield. Cut off my head, for that is your right. Do with it as you will. You won't take my head? Oh, well. That's rather a relief, actually. Ah, but my grueling training, my fasting, my endless practicing, 'twas all for naught. I, the chosen knight, was unprepared for this quest. That much is clear now. And now, only one path remains left to me. I shall go home. Ah, that's funny. Yes, this is definitely for the best, for this is a big and dangerous world. Forget me, dear stranger, for I am gone with the wind and shall return nevermore. Later, Cervantes. Cool. Ah, Dragon Song Fang. Okay. So here, I need to find a chest. total health? I gotta imagine that's pretty expensive. Dealing Great Punch. Cool.
行くぞ。
覚悟はいいか。
Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna run. Thank goodness we got out of there. Oh. Need to be here? Conscious Stone. There we go. Cool. Didn't even need Therian for it. Okay. So that's 2 people I can keep conscious. That is huge. Okay. So next is the Forest of Rube. Some Clifflands. But now that we're here, I'm curious.
Ikimasu.
ここからが本番だ。
Away. Oh, there is a Therian chest over here. Holy longbow. Okay. I feel like that is a huge upgrade, potentially, possibly. That might be really cool. Yeah, that was a good adventure. Very productive adventure. Okay. Trail to the Forest of Rube. Rockwood. Rock River for Traverse. Guidance on Fang. It's in the Clifflands. That's the Riverlands, so we gotta stay up here. Forest of Rube. No, it's just North Waterfall Pass. Okay, where's it? Connect to. Oh, it connects to Orwell. Okay. So if it connects to Orwell, then I have to imagine it's this thing right here in the back. Quick rest up. Okay, so how do I get to this forest in the back? Oh, it's cut off right now. Pain. Okay. So, can't do that one. And then Derelict Mine. It's in the South Quarry Crest Pass. I'm sure that's connected to Quarry Crest. Okay. South Quarry Crest Pass. So there's a derelict mine connected to this? Trust your gut. Trust your gut. Okay. So in this low level mine. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought that all the places to get this item were gonna be really hard to deal with. Probably just because the item seems kind of rare and a little bit broken. Yes, Conscious Stone, just right off the rip. Perfect. And this is why we keep Therian on the team. Cool. How do I get over there?
始めるか。行くぞ。
Over it, please.
どう動く？
That's fine.
土砂降りや。
Girls get it done. Okay. What other big skills are gonna help me here? So I'm going to. Uh-oh.
いただきたい。
Ooh, Herb of Clarity.
行きましょう。
Eviscerate. How about you need some food?
光よ。
覚悟はいいか。はっ。
かかってこい。やっ。
それでは。やっはーえい。
Let's go down. Fire sand. Oh,
覚悟はいいか。
oh, more concerning.
横一文字切り。
Over it. You cannot be missing those, my guy. What do we do?
そいつは生クラか。
頑張ります。はあ。
狙い撃つ。行くぞ。主王女ドレファンドよ。終わりだな。
Excellent. Ah, here's how we get down there. I'm blind. Ooh, 10K. Very nice. Further back.
始めるか。
And we're running.
私の出番だな。
Thank you, thank you. That danger is overwhelming. But this is like a level 30 thing, right? Hmm. Derelict Mine is level 30 place. But the danger is overwhelming. What is I'm ready?
Yes.
Whoa.
行きましょう。
I should have ran. I should have ran. I don't have my guy.
ここからが本番だ。
This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Okay.
やっ
No bow. Sword of work. Sword of work. That's very good.
ライフスティールだが
どう動く
The hair doesn't really work. Please say axe works. Axe works too. Very nice.
ここからが本番だ。やっよっ
どう動く
負けません。
I finally got the support skill that does the cheaper SP values for Ophelia and for Alphen as well. So my heals are that much cheaper, which is super nice. Like I can do a heal for 12 and then I get 12 SP back every turn, so the heals are free. So nice.
癒しの奇跡を与えたまえ。
覚悟はいいか。くらっやっ
そうだ
どう動く私の出番だな。
さてさあ覚悟はいいか。大剣将ブランド
I
よ。
messed up. I should have hit it with the buy first. But it's fine.
かかってこい。
行きましょう。
Ew. Toxins. Okay. Now that.
やっ
Spear doesn't work.
これを使え。
どう動く
That would be very bad.
覚悟はいい
頑張ります。
Doesn't work. So Ophelia just needs to use. Because it's probably an elemental thing.
どう動く
It's not quite ready to rock yet. And that's okay.
くらっ
負けません。
Their skills probably heal more.
癒しの奇跡を与えたま
Thank you very much.
私の出番だな。せい
And just
相
like
手に
that,
も
it's
敬意
dead.
を払おう。
Because I'm like 20 levels above this thing. It's kind of laughable that they would call this overwhelming danger. Carnage Blade. That's kind of cool. So with that, I think I'm going to Whisper Mill. What time is it? It's almost 9 o'clock. And that is usually around where I would end. So I think what I'm going to do is rest up. I'm gonna put Alvin back on the team. Then we're gonna do some equipment work. What's there in rocking right now? Makeshift stuff? That makes sense. Okay, so Alvin has a conscious stone already. Oh, that's how he's doing that. Okay. Plus 50 max HP. I need you to rock conscious stone. Yeah, if Hanit dies, she dies. It kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, if you're asleep, that's one thing. Yeah, I don't really care if you are lacking mit, because that's what we have a tank for. Optimize all. Ooh, the Holy Longbow. Ups the crit significantly. Giant's Club. Spec Shield Teacher's Hat, all that stuff. Cool. Elemental Glaive. Cool. Divine Blade. Ooh, the Carnage Blade. Oh, so that was worth to beat that guy up. Very nice. Oh, the first stuff is worth? Good. Sweet. Because I'm pretty sure I just picked that first up for armor stuff off of folks just in town. So that's awesome. Okay. And the only other thing I need to do while I'm here is start selling stuff. It would nuke her elemental significantly, and that's what she thrives on. But if it didn't do that, oh, I would put the Jaguar Lance on her immediately. Same with the Bridge Lance. Miguel's spear seems like it's kind of cool. But again, it just nukes the elemental, and that's not cool. I feel like somebody else will come along who actually wants that. Falcon Dagger. That can go. Sorax, no one wants that. Enchanted Axe. No one wants that. Bear Cleaver, no. Graviton Axe, no. I mean, it works for Ulbrich, I guess. Occasionally poison the target, that's cool. composite staff. Go. Cool, so that's all the weapons, all the armor, buckler. It's cheap. Doesn't matter. Elusive shield. Bye-bye. Spiked shield. Okay. Interesting. I can sell the extra one. Why not? Because it's not helping anyone. Tower shield. Yeah, nurse my evade. Yeah, no one wants that. Point attack. Nope. This crystal helm, though. That is interesting. So it's a great buff to physical defense. I might put it on Ulbrich. For now, at least I'm keeping it around. Golden hairpiece can go. Falcon hat can go. Who is Gareth? I feel like that's somebody important. Whoever Gareth is, his helmet is kind of garbage. Oh, this elemental hat is interesting though. Like Alphen would rock it. Even Ulbrich would rock it. Okay. But yeah, the fur cap ended up being pretty cool. And the enchanted circlet. Again, an interesting piece. Unlike Alphen and Ulbrich, but I don't know that I want to put that on them right away. Bronze vest is garbage. Traditional dancer's garb is garbage. Snowy cape, garbage. Silver armor, garbage. Falcon garb, garbage. Silent cape. Silent cape is interesting. I feel like Ulbrich could do well with it. Even Ophelia could do well with it. Yeah, I might put that on them. We'll see. I'm not gonna look at jewelry and stuff right now. Okay. Inventory. What does tree nut do? SP. Okay. Crit nut. Put that on. Elemental defense. Put that on Ulbrich. Cool. And with that, I think I'm gonna call that a successful training session. We got 2 more conscious stones, which I think is gonna be huge once we get to phase 3. Because there's this one attack he throws that's like a lightning smite on everybody. And it puts pretty much everyone unconscious. And then he just goes on a chain of attacks. But if we're conscious for it to break up that chain, I think we'll have enough resources to continue to recover and deal enough damage to take him out. Yeah. I'm somewhat feeling good about Ulbrich, somewhat not. I think I'm just gonna take my time going through. I might either do 1 or 2 more side quests next week, Monday, or I'm just gonna take my time going through the cave to get to the guy and hope that gets me over the hump to get to level 49. Because once he's 49, his other teammates are level 60, 51, and 51, so it's like, yeah, we're pretty strong. It's just that my main tank is a bit on the weaker side, but he also has some buffs that kind of compensate for that pretty well. But if he was like on par with everyone else, we would be just balling, and it would be great. So yeah, that's sort of my plan. And I'm thinking that once I finish Ophelia's story, then I'm gonna go back to kind of the pattern I was rolling with, and just kind of working my way clockwise around the map. So once I finish Ophelia, I'm probably gonna go do Tressa's story, and that's probably gonna require a bit more grinding in between, just because Tressa, I haven't really touched her. She is around level 45, but like she might need a little more strength than that to take on her bosses and challengers. Yeah. Primrose, same way. By the time we get to Marceline, that's not going to be an issue. Yeah. Primrose is definitely slacking behind because I don't really run her on any of my kind of off teams. Tressa, occasionally I'll run her on an off team, so she might be okay. Yeah, Olbrick, if I continue to have him on the team, he should be fine by the time we get to his story. Same with Alphen. Yeah, and then Cyrus and Therian, I'm gonna have to put them on the team eventually to get them to where they need to be. So yeah, that's the plan for now for the most part, is finish Ophelia, and then we'll go deal with Tressa's stuff. And that's probably gonna take up the rest of April into May, but I think we're getting towards the tail end of this game. It only took me a year and some change. Yeah, I'm not super good at going through games quickly, especially when I'm only playing them for like 2 hours a week. But I am good at doing what games are kind of meant to do and enjoying them as a fun, unwinding experience. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me today. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Only 2 days left in the work week. That's typical for kind of Americans and other folks. So, hope it goes by swiftly for you. Hope you get paid well and all that good stuff. And that you enjoy your weekends, and I will see you all next week Monday. Fly safely, friends. Good night.